And happy Friday. Let me wait until Jane comes back. Oh, there she is. Okay. Let's go demi half point and 2 and 3 and 4. Roll through your feet. 7 and 8. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4. Grand and 6 and 7 and 8. Put forward and 2 and 3 and 4. Back and 6 and 7 and 8. A slow reverse roll through into your second half point. Half point, roll through your feet. Triple 2 and 3 and 4. Is that what I did? No, grand plie. There we go. Yeah. 7 and 8 to the bar, away from the bar. A reverse roll through into your fifth. Demi half point. Demi half point. Roll through your feet. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4. Grand and 6 and 7 and 8. Circle and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Just find your balance in that fifth. And that is it. And here we go. Forward and back. Through your knees, heels down, into your fifth. And up. Try to keep your heels together. Again, try to keep your heels together and then roll through. Grand plie. Oh, sorry. Triple, 2. Now grand plie and 5. Okay, here we go to the other side. It's half point, roll through, triple, grand. Now port de bras, reverse roll through into your next position.
That's good.
So the last thing you do is a reverse roll through. Okay, here we go.
So it's not a balance then.
The very last and fifth, yes. But all the other ones are slow. They're slow reverse roll throughs. It can be a balance. You have 8 counts for it after all.
Okay.
So take as much of a balance as you like out of it. Here we go. let's go flex and a half and a full and a half and a heel and a half and a full and a plie. 1, ripple through your foot. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and a flex and a half and a full and a half. Heel and a half and a full and a close. 1 inside, 1 outside, 1 inside, just stretch. Flex and a half and a full and a half and a heel and a half and a full close. With plie, did it to the side and to the front. 1 inside, 1 outside. Let's go to second position, roll through in second, and that is it. And here we go. Extremely close with demi-plie. There we go. And 2. Stretch your knees. Here we go. And back. And relax when you are ready. That's it, good. Okay, here we go. To the other side, please. And remember your roll through is in second position. In the end.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. And relax when you are ready. Okay. Let's go front and the side and the side and the front and the front and the side and the back. Back and the side and the side and the back and the back and the side and the front. Front and the back and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side and the side and the first and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. It's back and the side, then side and the back one more time. Back, side, front, demi-plie, front and the side, side and the front and the side. Back and the front and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side and the side and the 8 and the 7 and the 6 and the 5, 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1. Roll through in fifth this time. And that is it. So a slightly dyslexic combination. First time you go front side, then you go side front, then you go encore 3. Reverse that. Back in the side, side in the back in the side in the front. Then you're going front, back, side, back, front, side. Continue to the side with a nice port de bras. Reverse. Roll through in 5th.
The front back is with the middle, with the inside leg.
Starting on the outside, but go on to the inside back, and then 2 outside side. Or outside back, inside front, 2 outside.
Oh, so it starts with the outside.
It starts with the outside, yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go. Of course, articulate your feet, feel your half points, coordinate your fingertips, all of that fun stuff, and your heads as well. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1. Back, side. And back. That's it. Continue. One. Close your 5th, roll through in your 5th. Take your arms up when you're ready, unless they're already there, and relax when you're ready. Okay, here we go. To the other side, please. And again, take your arms up when you're ready. That's it. And relax when you're ready. Good. Okay. What can I say? 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 to the back, 3 to the front, 2 side, 1 back, 2 more inside front, 2 Z's, 2, 2, encore with changing legs from the back. The same thing with a 1 Z and 2 and the 3 and the 4 from the back and the 6 and the 7, just stretch. We'll go to the left after. 3 front, 2 side, 1 back, 2 inside front. Reverse that. Encore with changing legs, 2. Front, back, side, and front. Then reverse that encore with changing legs with a onesie, and one more time from the front with a onesie. Stop after you turn to the side in a demi-plie, so you can reverse the whole schnoodle. Little Think Friday. Yep.
1, 2, no, yeah, 2.
Then 1.
2, 2.
No, 1 to the front, 2 to the side. Sorry, 3 to the front, 2 to the side, 1 to the back, 2 inside front. So it's a 3, 2, 1. 3 to the back, 2 to the side, 1 to the front, 2 inside back to finish the phrase. Now 2 encore with changing legs, front to back. So 2 each. That's right. Now reverse it with 1 each. Back, front, side, back. And one more time from the front, front, back, side. Plie. So there's no inside front for this one. Cut the last one out, finish with a demi-plie. Okay. Okay. Make sure you only move your toes and fingertips and noses. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 2. 2. 1. 1. Plie. 1. And finish. You're good. You're good.
That wasn't right at the end.
1 back, 1 front, 1 side. That was the end.
Yeah, I did encore at the end.
Ah, okay. I had my eagle eyes glued on Jane. Okay.
Yeah, keep watching, Jane.
All right, here we go. Left side, please. But you figured it out, so that's good. Careful when you take your port-bras. Keep your shoulders isolated from your fingertips. Yeah, it sometimes goes in here, and it doesn't really want to. So make sure your shoulder goes down when your arm goes up, especially. Here we go. Left side, please. And oh. 3, 2, 1. Now 2. There we go. Keep going with twosies. Back and the front and the side and the back and the front and the back and the side. And 3. 1 and 2. 3. 2. 1. Front. There we go. Side. Back. Onesie. Same thing. And back and front and side and finish. And relax. I guess we could do this one more time for Jane. This dégages this time. What do you say? Yeah, when you start your twosies, there is changing legs.
Yeah.
Okay. And here we go. Here we go, and it's destination 5th, big toes. Onesies. and finish. Here we go. To the other side, please. Oh, Jane, technically there is no soutenu. Just saying.
Oh,
Oh, but hey, I will never discourage you from rotating around yourself. Here we go. Left side, please. And make sure you accent your fifths. Keep it isolated from your upper body. And finish. There we go. Okay. Since Jane wants to. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the soutenu and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the soutenu. Cut that in half and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and stay up. Squeeze your coupe to passe, close, fifth, back. 6 and the 5 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, soutenu. You're coming from the front, so therefore we are going on the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, soutenu. Same with 3 Z's. 1 and the 2 and the 3, around, 1 and the 2 and the 3, around, stay up. Squeeze your coupe to your passe, stay there. We'll take the left afterward. 6 and soutenu, 6 and soutenu, 3 and soutenu, 3 and soutenu. Squeeze your coupe right on that fifth position, half point, into your balance passe. Reverse.
Which way does it close fifth first?
In the back, because you're coming from the front.
Okay.
So your first soutenu goes away from the bar. Hint, hint. One of the reasons I'm taking this is because we want to avoid that in favor of that as you start your soutenu. So as always, it is wise to let go of the bar during your demi-plie instead of afterward. Is that making sense? Do I see doubt in Portland?
No.
Okay. Let's agree arms are in second when you go away from the bar, arms go to first when you go to the bar during your soutenus. Okay. And here we go. And 6. That's it. Now through your first. And we're closing in front. We're closing behind. We are closing in front. We are closing behind. And it goes all the way up to your passe. Make sure your chin is at the level with the floor. And relax. Yes, Jane, your soutenu, the first one goes away from the bar, the second one goes to the bar. Right. Let's remember arms are in second when you go away from the bar, and they close to first when you go to the bar. So keep them open when you go to away from it. Here we go. Left side, please. And. To the bar this time. Same thing with threes. Yeah, on the other side, 1, 2. And relax when you're ready. Talk about being turned around. That's usually Gregg's job. That would have been right on the right side, not quite on the left side. Okay. I might just bring this one back tomorrow. Okay. What can I say? Half point and coupe and passé, turn in, turn it out, relevé, tenlié, ronce and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, forward and 2 and the 3 and the 4, to the bar, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, one more passé and 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the close, half and the full, passé, turn in, turn out, keep that rotation to help you, falling sideways, 8 rond de jambe and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, up and over back, away from the bar, close fifth front, one more passé, forward and back, you're ready to stretch. So we start half point, full point, passé, turn in, turn out. That's a relatively short balance. Relevé, tenlié to the side, 8 rond de jambe. Forward, sideways, one more passé balance, tenlié back and front. Close fifth, reverse.
How does it start?
Half point, full point.
That's it. Okay.
Here we go. And squeeze your half point, your full point, your passé. Turn it in, turn it out and rise. Keep turning it out. Into your 2 tenliés sideways. Rond de jambe. Once again, accompany your fingertips with your nose. Really articulate your feet through that first position. Put the bra forward and on. Close your fifth, plié. Tenliés back and forward. Close your fifth, half point and 1 and 2. Turn it in. Make sure you keep rotating outward during your balance. and stretch. Here we go. To the other side, please. And squeeze it super tight. Feel that opposite side of your body already, especially your arm. Let's continue our quest. One and the plie and the plie and the close and the one and the plie to your diagonal and close and the one and the plie to diagonal passé, plie all the way around, plie releve and close, plie straight plie, attitude, diagonal and close, straight plie, attitude, diagonal and close, straight plie, attitude, diagonal, passé, from there, rond, relevé, close fifth, soutenu, other side. Is that making sense with your coordination? So you're basically staying in plie for the first part, then close, straight fifth. Front plie, attitude, stay in plie for your diagonal, close fifth. Front plie, attitude, stay, close fifth. Front plie, attitude, plie, diagonal, passé. From your passé, diagonal to grand back. Relevé. Close. Reverse and left. Just a little bit of articulation. Okay. And here we go. That's it. To your passé and through around, relevé, close. Other side, one. Try to stay in that rhythm so you don't run out of time, and 7 and 8. And relax when you're ready. You're just careful, Jane, that wasn't supposed to close in fifth from your passé. It just goes straight from passé through your diagonal to the front. Right, exactly, from the back as well. Wrong tune. Fondu to the front, plie, attitude, half turn, coupé and fondu. To the back, plie, attitude, half turn, underdown and coupé, fondu. To the side again, plie, front. Full turn, demi-plie. Let's go sous-sous, demi-plie and stretch. Fondu to the back, plie, attitude, half turn, underdown, fondu. To the front, plie, attitude, half turn on the haute. Fondu to the side, plie back, plie, underdown, close your fifth. Squeeze it in, other side. That's all it is. So we're taking it one tiny step further. Fondu front, plie, attitude, diagonal, half turn, coupé. So it's like a tour temps relevé, but it's just a half turn, and it comes from plie, attitude instead of from your coupé. Fondu to the side, the same attitude front once again. All the way, possibly. Plie, close fifth, sous-sous. Plie. Plie. Yes, correct. Plie, stretch, so we can reverse it. So you get the double whammy. 2 chances. Okay. How's Greg doing? The idea, yes.
And then
No. You're coming from a plie attitude. Fondu front, plie attitude.
from here.
Plie, yes, now diagonal, then coupé. There and go. Yep. It's that same little nifty little beginning of any tour temps relevé. We want to feel the diagonal and plie and then spring out of that plie into our half turn that closes fifth in this case. Right. Okay. Here we go. And one. And plie, go. And one smooth transition, and one. dessous, plié. Plié Gregg, we are reversing on the right. We are reversing on the right. And 1. Soutenu on this side. Here we go. Hold on a second. We lost Jane. Plié attitude back, diagonal, en dedans, open à la seconde, close fifth.
That was the reverse of the first side.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad we talked about it. Remember, the idea is to not move your knee until it is time for your coupé. That is the most important thing of it all. And you can, Craig, you can keep that plié attitude business a little lower so your knee is not already too high. Since we're doing everything in coupé, so be aware of that. Okay, here we go. Yes, Jane. Are we good? Okay. That's the idea. The same idea. Heel forward. Quick spot. Craig, stay on the left. You're reversing on the left. And 1. The plié is just too long and the releve is too slow. That is literally now what is missing to get a nice impetus for your full turn down. But never fear. Front and the side and the back and the side, coupé, plié, half turn. And the back and the side and the front and the side, coupé, plié, half turn. Close behind. Front and the side and the back and the side, coupé, plié, full turn, plié, lift, petit battement, and 4, 5, and 6, plié, and close. Back and the side and the front and the side, same as we just had. Make sure your arm goes together with your toes. Half turn. Front and the side and the back and the side, coupé, plié, half turn. Back and the side and the front and the side, hold on, half turn, back and the side and the front and the side, pli, coupé, plié, full turn, open, petit battement, and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the close. Really important, make sure that your fingertips move together with your toes into exactly the same directions before closing in your first position. Four encore, half turn on the oar, 4 encore, half turn on the dent. 4 encore, full turn on the oar, demi-plié à la seconde, petit battement. Reverse. Okay, here we go. Nice and snappy in your frappes, but especially in these little turns. And it's better. Petit battement. Plié, close and back. Your head would be really great in it. And 1. Well, that on the Orsi was almost there, Jane. On the Donzi missed simply your elbows in your first position. The beauty about this turn is, even the smallest detail going wrong, the turn is going wrong. Most other turns we can fudge. That one, usually we can't. But the good news is, once we master it, we might have a chance of mastering everything else. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And that's it. Heel forward, fingertips, and one. Exactly the same thing, nothing else. Oh, careful not too much force there, Greg. Let technique work. That's right, Jane. That's it, Greg. Yes, better. And finish. Okay. All right. No. Let's go slow, quicker. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Side and 2 and 3 and close. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. A couple of cloches and 3 and 4, 5 and close to new. Other side. 1 développé, 2 and 3 and close. 2 grand battements. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Closed. Grand battement slow. 2 faster. Side and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6. 2 more. Cloches and 2 and 3 and 4. Stretch and 5. Close 5th. Soutenu. Other side. Four counts, 2 counts, 1 count. And here we go. And toes quick. And 1. Especially for the quickies. Keep it nice and light, just your toes. Easy up and down, that's it. And 2. Okay, there we go. All right, let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. All right. There was a certain tendu combination we had to redo, I think. So let's do the simple version first. Front and the 2 and the 3 and the coupe and the side and the 2 and the 3 and the coupe and the back and the 2 and the 3 coupe chassé plié coupe chassé and the close. Reverse. 1 and the 2 and the 3 coupe and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 coupe. 1 and the 2 and the 3 coupe chassé back plié. Single turn on the down close fifth. You are on the other side. Front and the 2 and the 3, the other leg always does the coupe, side and the 2 and the 3 and the coupe and the back and the 2 and the 3 coupe chassé, close on the or back foot, chassé effacé. 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside coupe and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside coupe and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside coupe chassé back, plié, on the long full turn, close. All of your turns come from the back foot. Okay. Your coupes never change fifth positions when you land, so be very careful with that. Not to get mixed up in your feet. Okay, are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's have big arms throughout. Okay. And here we go. Make sure you always find your fifth and you cross your fifth. Big arms would be nice. Forward this time and the other way. Good one. This chassis goes backward. And relax. Alright, that was already a hint better than yesterday. However, let's make sure that we cross all of our fifth positions during our tendus so they don't come as a surprise before your coupe. Now, especially when we take this whole thing with turns. Would you like to go through that slowly, since that is what confused us yesterday?
Yes.
On the oar, all of the turns are on the oar. Make sure you close fifth position, not just any position. On the oar again, close to chassé forward. No, Craig, you're making the same mistake as yesterday. You're staying over there. Chassé forward goes effacé. It's a single turn, it's not 1.5. your back tendus get their own single turn before you have an additional single turn that goes to the other side. Is that making sense? All of this is good. Back, single turn on the O to chassis FRC forward. You have to pick up the other foot. If your tendus are with the right, your left foot needs to pick up for your turns. Nothing has changed from the previous version. Tendu back, tendu back, tendu back. Left foot picks up for an on the O pirouette. Hold on, you have the wrong foot in the back already, Greg. Hold on, we're off to a really bad start. Tendus are FRC back. They're not croisés anywhere.
But if I turn with my left, I'll be quasi over there, right?
Here's the mistake we're making. What we just did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how this translates into our new version is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
Because the combination goes front, side, back.
turns.
Yes, because we have turns. Now everything turns. So the mistake we are making is we are not adding the additional turn. The coupe that used to chassis forward is now an on the or turn that chassis forward, exactly where you are. Before an other, yes, correct, now close back. Now have an additional turn that changes sides. Yes, correct. Now you can reverse it. You're trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but we want to kill 3 birds with 6 stones, so to speak. En dedans, now front. En dedans again, to chasser back. Yes, plié, the same en dedans turn 1 more time since that one stays where it is. Same foot, it's the same turn twice. You're repeating the same turn twice when you're going en dedans. The first one goes to chasser back. This next one stays in. No, go the other way. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the close. Yes, tendu, plié, plié, en dedans to chasser back. The same en dedans 1 more time to close your fête. We are ready for the other side to start from the front.
You might have said the same thing yesterday. I'm having deja vu.
Yes, probably.
But that's different than the.
It's different than from the first side. That is quite correct. Because the first time we are switching with the on the or turn to the other side. So we can reverse it on the left. However, in our reverse, we want to stay on the same side because we want to start it from the front and the left. Therefore, we have that same on the down turn twice. So we finish up with our left foot in croisé front to start the whole combination to the front on the left. Greg, you've been very quiet so far.
Well, I think I have it to the first side.
Okay.
The reverse is just not.
You want to go slowly through it? There. 3. On the down turn. Front foot goes. Yep. Écarté. 1, 2, 3. On the down, keep that coupe back. To the front. On the down, keep that coupe back, but go to chassé. Same turn. It's always the same turn. On the down, back foot. Yes, chassé back.
Oh.
Yep, close fifth. The same turn once again, close fifth back. That's all it is. Right, now you can start it from the front and the side. You're doing the same turn basically the entire time. The difference is when we come from the front, your very last turn goes to the other side and switches corners. In our reverse, all turns are the same ones, always facing the same direction, which should be easier rather than more difficult. Are we good to give this a try?
Okay.
But a beautiful little Chinese puzzle this is. Okay, here we go. More important so are your tendus and your fifths. And no knees in coupe. Forward to the other side. Here we go. And one. Easy on the dent. That's it. On the dent. Back. On the dent, chassé back. And one more on the dent. Close fifth back. Close fifth. That's it, Greg. Right. We are slowly making progress. It is literally the same turn 4 times. Or 5 times, I think, in this case. No, it's 4. All you have to do is repeat the same turn over and over, closing in fifth front or back, depending on where your coupe lives. First side, much better, so. Are we good to try the other side? Okay, here we go. And that's why keep his coupe nice and tight. We are on the left. Hold on a second. Hold on, Jane, let's be gentlemen. We lost Greg there. Remember, Greg, your last turn goes to chassé effacé front. Yeah, all you have to do is be consistent in which coupe picks up, instead of trying to make the combination work in some other logic. I think that is really what happens. Would you like to go through this slowly on the left? Only or close, go chassé effacé front. That is the only thing you really need to know. That turn out of your tendus from the back is going to effacé chassé front. Are we good to try that left side one more time? Left side. Left foot in front, croisé. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, try to keep it turned out in your coupe is easy. Don't push too hard. Front foot. There we go. Okay. Guess what? We'll keep this one for tomorrow again. We conquered something today. We'll conquer something else tomorrow. Okay. So let's move on to some more pleasant things. What do you say? I think that's going to work. chassé forward and 2 temps lié and 4 développé and 6 and 7 and 8 through your first 2 arabesque. Feel it there. Pas de bruit en tournant. Développé, écarté, tout passé. Relevé, temps lié, back and front. Plié, pas de bruit en tournant, chassé forward. Plié, single floaty turn, temps lié back. Temps lié back, chassé forward and 2 temps lié and 4. Développé to the front. Through to your arabesque balance and 4, 5 and 6, pas de bruit en tournant. Écarté 2 and 3 and 4, passé, change, vista, closing arm, temps lié back, temps lié forward, extended, pas de bruit en tournant, chassé forward, plié, single floaty turn en dedans, temps lié back. Développé croisé, brush through, oh that's not right, chassé forward, temps lié back, développé croisé, through your first, arabesque balance, pas de bruit en tournant. Écarté front, passé, relevé, passé. Temps lié back, temps lié forward. Extended, demi-plié, pas de bruit en tournant. Chassé forward. Plié pirouette, nice and calm, super slow and floaty. How slowly can we turn? Temps lié back out of it. Close your fifth.
Okay.
Just a nice little dancey affair, hopefully. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is all about lines, so try to feel them. Okay. Okay, really try to fill your room with yourself. Okay. And through and push down instead of up. There's no break in between now. Make sure you feel your opposite arm together with your passe. Forward extend around yourself and that's it, right. bad, not bad. Yeah, the differences between closing in fifth and tablier back is that your turn actually has to slightly fall behind you to tablier out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is what helps us also sustain it a little tiny bit longer. Yeah, Jane, just for the record, after développer écarté, make sure with your passé you feel that opposite arm and your relevé. Right. If you do it this way without thinking about it, it works really nice. If you start breaking it apart, passé first, opposite arm second, or something like this, now all of a sudden you lose a little bit control over your position. Is that making sense? Yeah, so it's just a matter of going a little bit quicker into things, which makes it easier to coordinate them. And then from there, tablier back, tablier forward, just extend it from right there. There's no fourth position there. It just goes straight into that arabesque parterre. And immediately into your pas de bourrée entonant. And again, try to feel your closing side so you get a little quicker around yourself. This way it's much easier to maintain the musicality of this thing. Let's do this one for Jane. And we are going tablier back and reach forward, pas de bourrée en tournant, pas de bourrée en tournant, pas de bourrée en tournant. Balancer, balancer, step through, again, pas de bourrée en tournant, chasser, plier, pirouette, en dehors. Tablier back and reach forward, around yourself forward, around yourself forward, around yourself forward. Balancer, balancer, once again forward and around yourself. Chasser, plier, finally we can turn to our fourth. So it's a whole bunch of steps.
Starts with the chassé back.
Yes, correct, out of your fifth. Then on the other side, just make it into a tablier because you're already in the fourth, at least so we hope. Balancer starts from your front foot. From your front foot. Again, reach croisé forward. Step over, balancing, balancing. So you're starting as before in this corner. Now you can go around yourself for your first pirouette to the right. Do I see confusion? 3. Balancing. I don't know which side you're on, sorry. Croisé forward again. There. One more pas de bourrée entonant. 2 chassé forward. That is basically the beginning of your pirouette. Plié pirouette to fourth. There. Now all you have to do is go back and reach forward and around. And around. And around. There's one more. Front foot goes, balancé. Twice balancé to the side. Chassé croisé forward, reach. Pas de bourrée entonant once again. Prepare. How's Greg doing?
I'll get it during the mark, I think.
Okay, let's give it a mark then. What do you say? So we're starting with our right foot in front. Careful, you really have to finish your second balancé to know which foot chasses forward. Really cross behind. Now you know it stays there. It stays there. Cross. No. You cannot take the foot that crossed behind to the front. You have to take the other one. You know what I mean? Yeah, that would be it. So that is the thing that feels like a little kickball change out of your balancing. How's Greg?
After the two balances to the side.
Yes, keep your foot back and croisé forward. So right now you have no other choice but to take your right leg forward. Hold on, is that your right? No, sorry, your left leg forward. I'm getting dyslexic on you.
Well, I'm turned around for the...
You have balancé, balancé, forward. All you have to do is finish your balancé on half point to know which foot is in front and go croisé forward. Is that making sense?
Okay.
And from there, one more pas de bourrée entonnoir to get to the other side for your chassé to your pirouette. Balancé, balancé cross back to half point there. One more balancé entonnoir, one more pas de bourrée entonnoir to chassé and pirouette. So in case of doubt, your first pirouettes are on the right, your second pirouettes are on the left. Or we could give this a try. Or would you like to go through it one more time?
I'm still not getting it from balancé.
Wait, hold on, Craig. Which side are you on?
So on the first side.
On the first side. Let's take it from the beginning on the first side so we make sure that we're in the correct position. Yeah.
So
there.
Here,
yep. Forward.
Here,
around.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
And one more. There we go.
Here.
Front foot goes. Balancé side.
Balancé.
Yes, balancé. Left croisé forward. You're already there. That's right. One more pas de bourrée entonnoir. Chassé forward pirouette. 2/4. And you're ready for the
other. For some reason I saw something in addition to that, and I was trying to add it in and it wouldn't fit.
Which happens often, and let's just blame Zoom on it because, you know. Yeah, after
it's directions, and then I picked it up afterwards.
Yep. And I'm the last one to blame somebody to be in the wrong corner with my fabulous ability to turn things around. So, are we good to give this a try?
Yeah.
How's Jane doing?
Okay.
All right. I am ready to be amazed. Here we go. And nice crisp pas de bourrées for your closing arm, super strong. And closing arm. Balancé twice. One. Forward. There we go. Around chassé. And one. And one. Tourne forward. Pas de bourrée entonnoir. And one more. Now balancé and one. Croisé forward. Yep, pas de bourrée entonnoir. And chassé. And plié pirouette. Right. Yeah, careful not to start with your balancés. I know we do that frequently. But in this case, it starts with a chassé back. or a tablier back after your pirouettes because you're already in fourth.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Are we up for a little redemption set?
Yeah.
Careful, careful, careful. Two things that we get from our adagio in this one. One is to feel your lines as long as you possibly can in two arms, not just one or 1.5. The other one is to initiate your pas de bourrée with this closing arm, which is the same as that closing arm in your pirouette. Make sure this arm doesn't trail. Yeah, that one that doesn't want to let go of the bar, make sure it comes in front of you with your very first step into your pas de bourrée entonnoir. So almost lead your pas de bourrée entonnoir with your closing arm. Yep, really, really important. Okay, here we go. As if you didn't have enough to worry about already, now you have one more thing. All right, here we go. And that's it. Really try to feel that impetus. There we go. Easy balance here one. Forward, there we go, around and one. That same closing arm. And left, back, and forward, and around, and forward, and around. And around, balances, and forward, go, balance, pas de bourrée, chassé forward. And finish. All right away. That was a little bit better. If it hadn't been for that 1.5 seconds there of threat before the pirouette. Let me put two things together for us. First and the fifth, and the first and the fifth, and the fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, and the assemblée and changement, glissade, changement, glissade, assemblée, one more changement. First and the fifth, and the first and the fifth, and the échappé fourth and the échappé second. Now I'm merging it with that combination we struggled with yesterday somewhat. Assemblée, changement, glissade, front foot, changement, glissade, back foot today. One more assemblée stretching. And one more changement. Done. First, fifth, fourth, fifth, second, fifth. We are merging to yesterday's. Assemblée, changement, glissade, front foot, changement. Today, glissade, back foot, assemblée, one more changement to change feet. You're on the other side. First and the fifth, and the first and the fifth, fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, assemblée, changement, glissade, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. That's right, Jane. And you're ready for the other side. Glissade, changement, glissade, assemblée, right foot. And another changement. That gets you to the other side. First, fifth, échappé fourth, échappé second. Assemblée, changement, glissade, front foot, change, changement. Glissade, back foot, assemblée, changement. There we go. Yes, Millie, I know. Union dog. Second, fifth, assemblée, changement, glissade, changement, glissade, assemblée, back foot, just regular glissade, assemblée. One more changement to get your feet changed, and we are on the other side. Is Millie gonna send me an overtime bill, Jane? Can you tell her I changed my address for that express purpose? Okay. Are you good to mark this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, Jane, are you good to mark this?
Yes.
Is Millie good to mark it?
Millie's good.
Okay. Fourth, second. One, two, fourth, second. Assemblée, changement, glissade, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. That was a very good glissade there marking, Jane. If you just can keep it that way, that would be really great. Okay, let's see what happens. And here we go. Easy one, twos. Careful, échappé close, assemblée immediately. You're very well on the same page, I must say. So already when you open your échappé to the side, anticipate with your closing that your assemblée is going to be next. So see if you can get one half brain cell already anticipating the next step, so it doesn't come as a surprise. Okay, let's have this one more time. Here we go. And that's it. Yep. One. Careful. There we go. That was right. That was right. And I would encourage your future selves to watch your feet in the second run. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will be seeing you tomorrow 30 minutes later, please.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.